I will miss in France fresh bread every day. Oh, that was good.
Fucking eating bread and cheese every day that's delicious for like €3. You go out, you get a baguette for like 80 cents. You go out, you get like a hunk of really good Saint-Marcelin or some cheese that's local, like that you can't get anywhere else in France. Or like not easily. Saint-Marcelin, Saint-Félicien, they're just like towns just down the way. You get that for like €1, €1.20. You eat that for like 2 days or like a day. You don't spend any money and you're eating so much better than you do in the States.
I'm eating some treats. Some treats.
It is a big one because I eat a lot of it.
I love food from my region, from the Alps, with a lot of cheese and different cheese. I love cheese.
Cheese. I love cheese.
Cheese platter with a salad. So we eat our salad at the end of the meal with the cheese platter. And dessert, I'd have whatever my sister makes. Well, like chocolate dessert. Has to be with chocolate. Then coffee, and then chartreuse to clean it up. And then you either take a nap for 2 hours or you go walk it off because 2 hours later you're still gonna hurt.
The strikes affect transport mostly. They always affect transport. For example, the metros, the buses, the trams, often the trains. They affect the airports, they affect the post, they affect universities, they affect any public service.
I thought it was awesome. Quite frankly, I was like, it's about time, France. It's about time. I was starting to think, okay, France is a pretty mellow country. France is pretty chill. I get the whole nonchalant attitude. No, I was glad to see, this sounds awful, I was glad to see some glass broken today. I was glad to see some tear gas bombs thrown today.
C'est inadmissible, ce sont pas des manifestants, ce sont des casseurs qui sont juste là pour foutre la merde et il y en a marre. Voilà. Mais ils ont tout cassé dans la rue, ils cassent tout, ils font peur à tout le monde et du coup ça va discréditer le mouvement contre la retraite.
Non, c'est très dangereux, ils discrédibilisent tous les mouvements à chaque fois pour chaque grève. Mais c'est pas normal. Mais je vais aller à l'école!
If this were to happen in America, it would mean something went down. It would not mean that they upped the retirement age by 2 years.
Toc toc toc. Qui est là? Shibanda. Shibanda.
Everybody seemed really shallow when I first got here. It was like everybody, you'd like ride by like the junior high that's next to my house, and it'd be like a swarm of Justin Biebers outside with like the exact same everything, like fixing their hair and everything, and I was just like, I hate the French. Like, this is so stupid.
And once to this guy I said France, you know, 2 words, and he said arrogant and smelly. But now we kind of view the French as, there's not really an adjective for them, they're just being French. They're kind of still, they just sort of like live in their own, they're great people, but they sort of live in their own little world. And
that French people don't take shower. No, this is true actually. No, this is not true, okay? We do take shower.
Girls have hairy armpits. I hear that all the time, which is not true. It's just, they don't shave, they wax, so.
I think French people just think facial hair is just sexy, so.
I know, I do. Yeah.
The bartender said it was super sexy.
Super sexy. Laura, do you agree?
That's French, Bianca.
French people are rude. That one's true.
They're very blunt.
Mm-hmm.
They don't mince about. They don't fanny about.
They don't like you, they let you know.
Yeah.
If they do like you, you'll know. It's a completely different culture than America. I've slowly come to learn this year that Americans are completely fake, it seems, but that's how our culture is. That's how we're raised, that's how we're taught, that's how I'm educated in learning business in the US.
And it's not like, in our world we don't think we're being rude, we're just being honest and straightforward and say what we think right away. And whereas Americans are like more a little bit superficial and will tell you, hey, no, this is great, and be positive reinforcement, where like French people are very like negative reinforcement. It's like, hey, yeah, you know, you suck, you gotta work at it. But it's nothing personal, it's like not like bad, like heartfelt, it's just like to tell you the truth, you suck, like you gotta like get it back together.
My name is Jean-Pierre, and I love cheese and wine, and when you come in La France, you must try the cheese. I don't speak very good English, but I try.
Yeah, that was a funny stereotype. We smoke a lot. Cigarettes.
French girls are quite sexy.
I think it's harder to get a girl in France at the beginning, but if you get her, you can sleep with her like easier. It's easier to get a girl in Canada, like just to chat and to maybe kiss her, but harder to bring her in your bed after. If you kiss her in France, you have done at least half the way. In Canada, you're not half the way.
A French girl is very...
Difficult to pursue?
No, not difficult to pursue. They're easy to pursue, but they're difficult to get rid of if you don't want. For example, you could speak. I speak from experience. You could speak to a French girl for one night, and you could possibly kiss her in that night, and then she'd be blowing up your phone, texting you at all hours, thinking, and then 2 days later you get a text saying, so what do you want with me? Well, I don't want anything because nothing happened. And then in the extreme, you will maybe sleep or kiss or do anything with a French girl once, and then you're practically going out with them.
You have to get in with a group of French because they're really like clustered. They're like stick together a lot. Well, this is a huge generalization, but generally speaking, French social structures are like a lot more closed.
So it's like you don't meet as many people because we're more like, and you've probably noticed it too when you first got to the school, it's like people already have their friends and it's really hard to get into that group. But once you're into that group, it's like no matter where you are in the world and no matter what happens, they're always going to try to like help you out if something goes wrong. Where it's like people will tell you that, like in the US, like in general, I'm generalizing of course, but like people will tell you that they're going to help you out, but when you really need it, like they're not going to be there for you, so.
I'd say do anything you can to meet any French people at all.
They're very difficult to befriend, but
this ski weekend,
once you get your way into that tight circle you're in.
It's so hard to get in though. It's like if you can't
live with French people.
Live with French people, like love French people.
Embrace their love. Embrace their love for
girlfriend.
shots and everything American.
It's not a shot. American. It's not a shot.
If you try hard enough, we'll open up to you. So don't take it personally on the first meeting. Like, it's just we're a whole lot more reserved.
Never bring a bottle of wine to an apéro because you will get judged. Bring beer.
You will be judged at apéro.
If you bring a bottle of €4 Bordeaux wine, good luck keeping that friendship on the go.
I feel I should not have even to explain that well. Apéro is before eating usually. Could be for lunch or before dinner. And you with your friends and maybe eat some aperitifs.
And how did you find the other international students?
Well, like we kind of made most of our friends out of the other international students.
Yeah. Pretty much, like I'd say 90% of the international students are great.
Yeah.
Like everyone's just so open-minded. Everyone gets along. There's no drama. There's no cliques. There's nothing like you have at home really.